Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the NP Show, where I am obviously your host, therealdnaig, and today I have no idea what we're talking about. We're just talking about some random stuff today because
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the DNN show. I have no clue what episode we're on, but DNAG is apparently absent today for whatever reason, so he asked me to step in and take over. And
where am I?
where the hell did you come from?
I don't know.
I thought you were on a vacation.
I just woke up.
You just woke up.
I don't know. Last thing I remember was being on the NP Show, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Black.
And what the hell is the NP show?
What? What is this?
This is the DNN show, the weekly podcast episode on YouTube that we always do.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I've been doing the NP Show for the last couple weeks.
Couple weeks. Dude, we just released an episode last week.
Really?
Yeah, we're on episode 20 right now.
Let me pull out this tab.
Here, I'll scoot over for you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I have no clue what's gotten into him. Apparently he's not absent. So...
The last time I remember, I was sitting similar to this and recording. I said I'd welcome back to the NP Show, and then that was it. Done.
That was it.
And then I woke up.
You said you got your neck snapped?
I don't know. And I did, and I fell over. That was it. And I woke up. Like somebody hit me in the back of the head or something. I don't know. It was kind of foggy. I can't remember much, but yeah.
Okay, well,
So-
this brings us to a whole other topic. So you say you've been doing this NP show, and I have no clue what that is.
Yeah, the NP Show. We were doing the DNN Show, but then we stopped doing the DNN Show. So then I moved on to the NP Show. It's going on for 5 weeks? 5 weeks? 5, 6 weeks.
Okay. So what's been going on with you then?
So you're telling me we've been doing the DNN Show this whole time?
Yeah, we hit 1,000 some subscribers. We're on
Really?
episode 20 or whatever the hell it is.
Really?
Yeah. We've done
Good.
music reactions. We've done, gaming videos.
You telling me I woke up in a different dimension?
And are you on any drugs or something?
No. No, I don't think so.
Okay, I also don't know where that Mountain Dew came from, unless it's the one you left here a week ago when we were recording.
So it's been here for a week?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I think so. Or not. Still kind of foggy. I'm still wondering. I'm still wondering about this whole concept that we've done the DNN Show this whole time.
Yeah, we've been doing the DNN show. Today we were supposed to go over the new release by Tech 9.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Tech 9 released a new. The same things have been happening because Tech 9 just released an album in my universe.
It's called Bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
Yeah.
You heard it.
I guess you could go out and tell everyone about it.
That was a good one.
I know.
That was a good one. Yeah, it is a good one.
Yeah. I'm happy to see that he's back doing skits like he always does. I don't know why I said back to doing it, but I guess in the past couple albums in his discography he hasn't really done any skits as far as I'm aware of. But then
It's still
again,
been really good though.
Oh yeah, I've mostly just listened to all the songs off the albums. I don't really pay attention to the skits, but this one,
Yeah, this one I thought there was a bit of skits in there, wasn't there?
yeah.
Yeah, there was quite a bit.
And I think having skits draws in a lot more attention to whatever you're doing, whether it be a podcast episode or, wrestling programs, music, art. Just skits are the fucking cream of the crop. Adds some flavor.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Especially I think Eminem used to do those quite a bit on his sometimes.
Oh yeah,
he did them quite a
especially
bit.
for I think it was the original Marshall Mathers LP. Definitely, that's one of my favorites by him.
Yes, I remember Recovery too.
Mm-hmm.
Recovery. I don't think Recovery had quite a bit of skits on it, but it was still pretty good.
And then, besides the Tech Nine album, we have Jimmy. I guess Jimmy Uso got the hell beaten out of him, and now Jey Uso is also facing Roman Reigns at SummerSlam.
So that's happening in my universe too? Okay. So that's pretty weird that these timelines are lined up to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
And then some things are different.
Oh yeah, you'll notice it.
Huh.
I don't know what's been going on with you, but this entire week you haven't really messaged me at all. You just messaged me saying I'm going on vacation, and
Am I on drugs yet?
Huh?
I don't think I'm on drugs. Am I on drugs yet? I don't know.
No.
No? No, I'm not on
I
drugs.
don't know.
No, I'm not.
Unless that's why you haven't been responding to me.
No.
Okay.
If I were to do that, it probably not. I don't do drugs. Stay drug free. Anyway.
You sure you're okay?
Yes.
So, if needed, we can.
No.
Wrap it up. Okay.
No. We'll just go with the flow. NP show, DNN show, taco show. I don't care.
See, I have no idea. Still, what you're talking about? The whole MP show.
Well, it's a show that I do with a good friend of mine, good friend of ours. I think good friend of ours, a good friend of mine. His name's CP, and I'm obviously still DNAG, so we named it the NP show, where our slogan is no matter what anybody says to you, no matter what anybody tries to do to bring you down, you look at it, you brush it off, and you say no problem, and you keep going. That's what we say a lot is no problem. So it's our slogan, no problem.
Well, that's I know you were talking about having merch made for the DNN show a week ago, talking about the whole I was about to say thing that I always say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did say that.
I'm serious. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Because, I can take it.
Oh, no. Anyway. Yeah, we were going to make a t-shirt out of the no problem slogan. Got a really cool design for it, by the way.
So explain to me, because you seem very off today, explain to me what exactly happened in detail.
I don't know. The only thing he was doing was getting ready because CP wasn't here for the episode because he was busy, off track, and I just started recording the episode and just starting to talk, welcoming everybody to the NP show, and then next thing I know, I blacked out. I don't know, that was all fuzzy from there in between there, but that's all I remember.
All right, then. Anyways, back to the wrestling. What are your thoughts on who's going to win at SummerSlam August 5th?
See, I would like Jey Uso to win. I really, really would. But I don't think he's going to.
I feel like Solo Sikoa is going to do something.
Yes. I do feel like Solo is gonna intervene, even though he's not supposed to, and he's gonna go against the words of the
elders.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think he's gonna go against the word of tribal combat. I think he's gonna betray them both. I think he's gonna betray them both and put them both to the point where neither of them can compete anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a no contest. Or I could see it going to the point where some weird stipulation in tribal combat that Jey wins, but he doesn't win the titles. That he's just the head of the table, and then Solo betrays him for the titles, if that makes sense. But it's probably not. They probably didn't think that far
I don't know. They have a ex-Marvel writer, and they've had this storyline going for 3 years. So I mean,
that's true. That's
you
true.
never know which way it's going to go. I mean, everyone thought Sammy was going to win, and he didn't. And then he won the tag titles with Kevin Owens.
And now Kevin Owens is injured.
And also Rey Mysterio is injured.
Yeah, I did see that. That was actually, that wasn't a fake thing, that he actually got his head hit. Yeah.
Is there anything else going on?
Mm-hmm. I think it's stupid to see Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar for the third time.
Yeah, I don't
let him move on.
Storyline.
Let him move on and get over Brock Lesnar. Obviously, they're gonna have him win and this and that, yada yada. Let him go and finish the storyline. But I suppose they gotta wait for quite a while until WrestleMania.
Yeah.
What, 40? No. Yeah, 40. WrestleMania 40, when Cody Rhodes will face Roman Reigns again for the titles, and then finally lose. So then Roman can go off into the sunset.
Go to Hollywood.
Yeah. That's what I think.
That's like, I think Finn Balor's going to take the title from Seth. Only because Seth has been carrying the company for years now.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's admitted himself, his back, his, body entirely is just killing him.
Yeah, and especially he's trying to be a fighting champion like Roman isn't. He's basically defended it on even live, unaired versions, unaired WWE live events. He's done it on WWE, Raw. He's done it on.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's done it on SmackDown.
He's done it on NXT against.
He's done it on NXT. Yeah.
I think Braun
Breaker.
Yep.
Yeah, he's done it everywhere. He keeps fighting and fighting and fighting, but yet he's done this for so long.
And then there's also speculation that Randy Orton might return at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
And then there's also talks that the Fiend character might pop back up.
Well, yeah, it'd be interesting considering their whole Wyatt 6 thing went to the proverbial shit tube.
Mm-hmm.
Since Bray Wyatt got injured, Alexa Bliss got pregnant, the other guys that were supposed to be part of the Wyatt 6 got released.
But the Uncle Howdy character, I still think that's Bo Dallas, honestly.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll just wait and see what happens, honestly, at SummerSlam.
And I haven't seen official reports that, Bray Wyatt's been released, so I think he's still there. He's just something.
Yeah.
The chances that Alexa Bliss got pregnant right after that were very unforeseen. So obviously they had to quit it, but
yeah, I'm gonna be so hyped if Randy Orton returns, though.
Yeah,
need me some Viper.
No, do you?
Legend killer. Honestly, if Roman doesn't lose. Because Randy Orton's really, as far as I know, or I'm aware of, isn't really part of, any brand.
And he's just been trying to get back. I think he's just been trying to get back with being medically cleared and being able to wrestle.
But I'm talking, show-wise, I don't think he's really been drafted to any... if I remember, it might have been, Raw or something.
Yeah. Yeah, the last time he was on Raw because they were Raw Tag Team Champions with RK Bro.
Yeah. And now Riddle is doing whatever the hell he's doing.
Whatever. Yeah, RK Bro was, I think, the greatest thing for him, but then after he got injured, it was just...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping Drew McIntyre starts to do anything worth anything, but... I haven't seen him since when he came back, didn't he?
No, because there was speculation he wasn't going to come back at all. But then he came back on Money in the Bank.
Yep.
And he Claymore'd the fuck out of Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
And I was honestly hyped to see that. Because I honestly thought he was out the door, too.
Yeah.
But seeing him back, that's definitely good for WWE.
Yeah.
But as far as wrestling companies go, AEW ain't looking so hot.
No.
From what I've heard and seen. I don't watch it, but...
The only thing I've seen on AEW is that MJF was going to be turned on Adam Cole, but then, and Adam Cole was gonna accept it and like take the hit, but they ended up making up and like become keeping friends. Like I think one of them lost the title, the title because of it. I think MJF lost the title because of it, but there's something like that.
I seen something last night.
Yeah, something like that, which is nice to see. Not everything has to end in being turned on.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know the storylines AEW. I've kind of...
That, and they keep mentioning WWE in Stamford, Connecticut, and it's honestly like, if you're trying to build your company up, quit mentioning your rival company, or rival company, because
they're not rivals.
Triple H has literally said, it's good competition, but quite honestly, there's no real rivalry.
No.
WWE doesn't even mention AEW. Yeah,
No.
AEW's over here mentioning Stanford and WWE and ex-WWE and all this and that. And they have all the ex-WWE guys and this and that. And I'm sorry, half the people on their roster in AEW that are
getting paid way too much money considered to what they're worth.
That, and it's like, all these guys are like, oh, I was mistreated in WWE, and you know they weren't.
No.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Quit playing the victim, grow a set of balls and fucking...
Danielson. English!
Bryan Danielson?
Yeah, Bryan Danielson.
I just...
What did I say, Daniel Brierson?
You said...
Something like that.
I don't know. Braniel.
Braniel.
That's what we'll call it. Braniel!
Braniel.
Braniel!
Dialson.
What is he hitting? He's hitting the Dialson.
Yeah, and it's just all those guys like Chris Jericho. I think Chris Jericho really is one of those two that fucking brought AEW to what it was. Considering you can technically say what it was now, because I thought it was pretty high, but then it kind of stopped.
Yeah. And now they have John Moxley bleeding all over the place in every single fucking match, which is honestly just stupid.
Every single match he uses blood here, blood there, blood here, blood there. Stop.
It's just
stop.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them, but it's just like...
If you want to pay those guys over $3 million to just bleed every single time you have them on screen and wear it out, sure, go for it.
And then, like, some of the press conferences after these pay-per-views where Tony Khan is sitting there next to a superstar on his brand, and they mention, oh, I might leave, I might do this, I might do that, or he lets them go unfiltered. It's like, yes, us fans like that aspect, but it's also the fact that you're a fucking business owner, and you should definitely not be letting your, consumers be hearing about your rival company.
Yeah.
24/7, because that's free fucking advertisement.
Oh, definitely free advertisement.
It's like, what the hell? And then, obviously, it's just a rumor, as far as I'm concerned, but there was a lot of people online saying that he was addicted to fucking, like, cocaine or something. Yeah. And I mean, at the press conferences, like I said, I don't know for sure. I'm not in the fucking room with the man. I don't know him or whatever, but if I were to suspect him of being addicted to cocaine, I could see it.
Yeah.
Just by his facial actions and all this and that. I could see it. But, and it's just the fact that he's fighting a fucking wall, pretty much, in a sense. Basically what I'm trying to say. He's fighting a fight that isn't even a fight.
No.
It's non-existent.
I mean, the WWE's going to look down at him down his plane and be like, what's that speck of dust down there? That's AEW, sir. Oh, man. Oh,
everything the light touches is our kingdom. What's that dark stuff over there? That's AEW. You don't go to AEW.
You don't go there.
And it's like, I mean, in like 3 years.
It's kind of like this. You just look at it and Triple H is like, what's that?
That's AEW.
They take it. Oh, really? Oh, it's gone.
But I mean, I would say maybe like 5-10 years. I mean, it could be like TNA and just kind of be like hanging out there. I'm sorry, I'd rather watch TNA than AEW. I'd rather watch Ring of Honor than AEW.
Yeah. AEW is going to be one of those where they will crumble, they will fall eventually. You can't pay ex WWE stars $3 million salary to fucking show up and bleed every single match and expect it to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And it's like, I also haven't played their game, but
I mean, it's kind of bad.
It could just be my style of gaming. I just don't feel drawn to it whatsoever.
No, not as much as we're young.
I mean, I grew up.
WWE.
I grew up with the same game engine that they used. I just don't really involve myself with it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, leave the stuff that is in the past. If you want to truly stand out and go for WWE's throat like Tony Khan in a sense is trying to do, then you gotta fucking put your money where your mouth is, and you know.
That's kind of like what we talked about on what we've said on the NP show. Like, we've talked about it with Disney movies. How Disney Plus put out a warning on their old
I've seen
on
that.
the old Aladdin movie.
Yeah.
That we shouldn't have discredited cultures like that. It's wrong now. It was wrong back then. Like, leave it in the past, dude.
Well, that, and it's like the people
Leave
that grew
it
up
in the
watching it.
past.
The people that grew up watching that, they don't care.
We don't give a fuck.
I mean, even if they're overseas and they grew up watching it, they don't give a shit.
They don't give a fuck. It's kind of like seeing the Transformers movies, how the Bayverse is now done, how they're redoing Transformers and it's over. And the Transformers we grew up on, watching from 2007 all the way to 2017, those are our movies.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate on them. Don't piss on them. Leave it to us.
Well, that, and it's just like, apparently, the man who played Sandman, I can't think of his name, I think his first name is Thomas, and his last name is Church, so Thomas Church. I think it's actually Thomas Hayden Church, the guy who played Sandman in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
No.
He said that there is a rumor that Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire are coming back to make Spider-Man 4. But apparently, from what I've seen, it's not going to end how everyone thinks it's going to. It's going to have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man lose. Mm-hmm. And it'll set up, Miles Morales. So in a sense, I'm starting to think, okay, with Miles Morales now being a new Spider-Man coming in the distant future,
I'd like to see a live-action Miles.
Mm-hmm. I just watched the Across the Spider-Verse last night. I honestly didn't like how they ended it. Because they ended with Miles being stuck in another Earth, another dimension where...
In the original 42 universe.
Yeah, where he became the Prowler. Miles became the Prowler.
From the Spider...
Yeah.
Because it sent him to the universe where he belonged in, which means he had the venom of the Spider 42.
Mm-hmm. And then when he got to that universe, his uncle took him to some warehouse or whatever, and Miles is sitting there talking about how he's the Prowler, but he was a good guy and this and that. And then he was like, I'm not the Prowler, so on and so forth. And then you see the Prowler walk up to Miles, and he's like, who are you? And then they unmask him, and, he's Miles.
Yeah.
And then it ends with Gwen and a bunch of other Spider-Men coming out of the portal, and it's like, let's go get him. And they swing off, and it says, to be continued. And I'm like,
damn.
It is a fucking movie. Do not feed me this fucking to be continued bullshit when there's fucking idiots in Hollywood sitting there going, for whatever reason, I'm stopping writing because this and that. It's like...
Don't do that with the current writer's strike and acting strike going on.
Because now it's like all these fucking movies that we're looking forward to, we have to wait till we're 26. We have to wait till we're 28.
Yeah.
All these new TV show seasons that are coming out, we have to wait till 2026. Fuck that. Just give the fucking writers what they want and just fucking wrap it up on a boat. I don't give a shit.
It's like I haven't seen anything kind of like with the Fast and Furious movies. I haven't seen them being delayed because they all just want to get it over with.
Mm-hmm.
I realistically, don't get me wrong, I'm not discrediting those movies, but I love those movies to death. Fast 10 was a great fucking movie, but I think they just want the series to be over with so they can move on to the spin-offs. Mm-hmm. So Vin Diesel's like, let's just get these done. Because I'm pretty sure Fast 11 comes out next year, if not the year after.
And it's like, I'd have to look it up, but I have no clue when the next Spider-Man Across or...
I don't think it's supposed to be out until like 2020. 5 or 6.
Jesus.
Something like that.
And it's crazy to think when it does come out, we'll be sitting here going, wow, Across the Spider-Verse was in 23.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse was like 2018, I think.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
At least we get Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation.
Yeah, you're going to try and convince me to get a PlayStation. I'm over here going, I'm finding ways to build my own console. Because, I'm sorry, here's the thing I have with Sony. It's not that, they have exclusive Spider-Man or whatever. Here's the thing. Microsoft was trying to be friendly and tried sending Sony the development shit for Minecraft so they could have it on PlayStation 5. This is where it all started, from what I know.
Yeah.
And Sony pretty much went, fuck you, da-da-da. And then they started buying these third-party companies that own rights to these, like, Spider-Man games and this and that. So that way Microsoft couldn't even touch them. Well, that's when Xbox started going, all right, fuck you. We can play it too. And so they started having the exclusives. And I'm over here going, PC owners are fucking winning. And here's why. You're just waiting until it fucking comes out on Steam.
Yeah.
And this is the funny thing.
They always do.
Yes, Steam is available on, I think it's on Mac too. So Apple computer and Microsoft computers.
Windows, Apple.
I'm over here going, it's quite fucking hilarious that you can have Steam on Windows, which is owned by Microsoft, and the game that comes out onto Steam is owned by Sony.
Yeah.
Either way, they're still sharing the games. Sony's just being a bitch.
I think they both realistically.
Well, yeah, they're both whipping their fucking dicks out, but
they're trying to be like, no, mine's bigger. And you over here, they're like, mine's bigger. No, mine's bigger.
And all of us fans are now fucking divided, and it's just fucking stupid. So
yeah,
honestly,
it's really stupid.
Hear me out. I'm gonna find out how to build a fucking console, make my own fucking games, because fuck it. And if it fucking takes off, it takes off. If it doesn't, oh well, nothing to fucking lose, really. I've already been going into fucking learning how to code games and shit like that. I already have a fucking software on my laptop. I mean, I do music.
It takes a lot of effort.
I can
a lot
draw.
of work.
I can do pretty much everything I need to.
Think you can make a Supernatural game?
Oh yeah, I've already got an idea for it.
Oh man.
I mean, it's not going to be called Supernatural.
No, I've always said that there should be a Supernatural type game. Hands fucking down.
But here's how I'm going to do it.
You are your own person. You go on your own hunts, and half of it, sometimes you run into like people like Bobby. Sometimes you run into people, not exactly Bobby, but like, I would think it would be nice to get the licensing for like Sam and Dean, and to be like, pop out and be like, oh, Sam and Dean Winchester popped out, like they're running in doing the same hunt that you just happen to be going to do, but you go around the U.S. doing your own hunts.
And here's the thing. So, you know the game Stardew Valley, how it looks top down and it's pixely and it's like a 16-bit game, and it gives you that nostalgia feel, and it makes you addicted to it because it gives you that nostalgia, but it's an open world, you can do whatever, and it continuously goes on and on and on. I'm going to do that style.
Oh.
But I've also had ideas where you choose your own car.
Yes.
You get to customize it. Obviously, everything is going to be 16-bit, so it's going to be 2D, not 3D. And if I don't like it once it's developed, then I'm just going to switch it to 3D. And obviously, that means I'll have to set it back for like another 3 years or so before I even get to a release date. But if I can make it in 2D and people like it, and like the screenshots and all that, and the test gameplay footage, I mean, could be looking at a Game of the Year candidate. And when I say people are gonna fucking love it, I mean, they probably will. Because no one has made a Supernatural video game like you just said. And if anybody steals my fucking idea, I swear to God.
Yeah, no shit.
You heard it here first. Not Sue.
I would love one of those games where it's like a Supernatural style where you go out on hunts. You go out on hunts throughout the U.S. and you do like, you know, you have to do the research, you step by step, people die, and there's not shiz you can do about it. But you take those they take those clues from each time and what you're investigating throughout the town, and find out, oh, it's a demon this time. It's just a demon possession, or oh, it's a Wendigo
so you
this
could
time,
add the
or it's a skinwalker.
You could add the hunting aspects of like phasmophobia and demonologist. You combine those two, and you add it into a 2D version of Supernatural.
Yeah, Supernatural. You can't call it Supernatural, obviously, but like the same like lore and all that.
Yeah,
like
you could have a similar story and this and that,
Yeah.
or you could just have the person create the character and drop into the world.
Yeah.
But people love lore.
Yeah.
So even if it's like I'm gonna drop in and this is that, you could have little bits of the lore popping out at them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is this demon here? Why is this skinwalker here? And you put like a little piece of paper on the screen that says, this is why this is, the history of like the location that they're in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
I was about to say, I'm pretty much out of ideas.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling this Mountain Dew's making me feel kind of woozy. I don't know. It's kind of. So is this where we end the show?
Yeah, this is where you take over and say, like, share, comment, whatever, subscribe.
Well, I guess this is the end of the episode for the DNN show, I guess.
Yeah.
Whether we're in this universe now, I guess, for now. I don't know what I'm doing here, but this is the end of the DNN show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, comment any ideas, comment any questions you'd like us to answer, and I don't know.
And then we gotta do the signature deuces.
As always, we'll see you on the next one.
Deuces.
Here we go. God, my head hurts. Where am I? Man. Ow. I don't know. Well, I guess this is the end of the. I guess this is the end of the NP show.
The end. I thought we were going. Did you record the episode without me?
Yeah.
I take time out of my day, and this is.
Okay. Anyway, this will be the end of the end of this episode for the NP show. Give it a like, give it a comment, see what your thoughts were. Subscribe as always, and share. And as always, like our motto on this show is no matter what anybody tells you, no matter what people try to do to bring you down, you always look at it, you keep doing what you do, and say no problem. Wipe it up your shoulder and say no problem. So without further ado, we'll see y'all in the next one.